what are the polls suggesting if there is going to be a vote of no confidence? Who could potentially be taking over from Boris Johnson?
The truth is, we don't really have a very good answer to that question. Last time we saw polls of Conservative Party members, so it's worth remembering, if there is a vote of no confidence today, it'll be whittled down to 2 candidates by Conservative MPs, and then that will be put to the Conservative Party membership. Now, when we were last polling Conservative Party members, it was clear who they wanted to be the next Conservative leader, and that was Rishi Sunak. But since then, his popularity has declined quite considerably. He isn't seen to have done enough on the cost of living crisis, and he no longer looks like that election winner that he once did. So I think it's very unlikely, or not very unlikely, but pretty unlikely it's going to be Rishi Sunak now. So that begs the question of who it will be. Well, the other candidates that are popular amongst the Conservative Party membership, I think, of note are Ben Wallace and Liz Truss specifically. So I think there'll be 2 people we'll want to keep our eyes on in the coming days if Tory MPs do vote this evening that they have no confidence in the Prime Minister.
Already seen from Liz Truss a very public throwing of support, throwing her weight behind Boris Johnson, saying she wants him to remain as Prime Minister. I wanted to bring you the latest MP to do so. This is Joy Morrissey. She is the Conservative Member of Parliament for Beaconsfield. She has just tweeted, "The PM has my full support. He has led this country through COVID, the vaccine rollout and the war in Ukraine. He's got the big calls right and led this country through one of the most challenging periods since World War II. Now is not the time for a leadership contest." She goes on to say it's a self-indulgent distraction. And Chris Curtis, it is going to be very interesting to see what Tory MPs do today, isn't it? They're going to fall into lines. So whether they want to keep their government jobs, whether they want to get government jobs, or whether they see themselves as the next Conservative leader.
Yes, indeed. I mean, one thing worth remembering is that they can say one thing publicly and do a completely different thing in that anonymous closed-door vote later this evening. They don't have to publicly declare what they're doing. Many people won't. But, you know, if you're somebody, for example, who wants to run to be next leader of the Conservative Party, you will know from polls that have been done that Conservative Party members respect loyalty, and they want loyalty from a Conservative Party leader. So, you know, even if you do want the Prime Minister to go, even if you'll be voting no in that vote of no confidence later, there isn't necessarily a disincentive to you saying publicly that you will support the Prime Minister.